Laila ***, 25 years old, a former graphic designer, finds herself broke and isolated after losing her job and the collapse of her romantic relationship. In a moment of despair, she receives a mysterious letter from a lawyer informing her that she has inherited a rural house from her aunt Salma, who disappeared under mysterious circumstances 10 years ago. The house, known among the villagers as the Shadow Manor, had been rejected by all previous heirs due to its terrifying reputation. Upon her arrival, she is confronted with the reality of the house, an abandoned architectural masterpiece, covered in dust, with a petrified garden and dead trees surrounding it. On the first night, she hears a childhood lullaby echoing through the hallways, even though she is alone. Chapter 2, The Breathing Shadow. While exploring the house, Laila discovers a secret room behind a library filled with rare books on black magic. Inside the room, she finds her Aunt Salma's diaries, which reveal that she was a secret priestess in a mysterious cult, attempting to revive an ancient entity called the First Shadow. On the last page, written in blood, ***, I have opened the gate. It is coming out, ***. That night, Laila sees red eyes glowing in the darkness outside her window and hears a moaning sound coming from beneath the ground. When she tries to escape, she discovers that all the doors and windows are sealed by dark magic. Chapter 3, Meeting the Strangers. In the nearby village, Laila meets strange characters. 1. Yasser, 30 years old, a researcher of mysterious artifacts, who tells her that the entire village worships the First Shadow as a god and believes her aunt betrayed it, leading to her soul being crushed. 2. Huda, 70 years old, a blind fortune teller, who warns her, ***, the house is not a house. It is an open mouth waiting to swallow you. ***. 3. Naif, 40 years old, the village priest, who hides bloody secrets about the village's rituals. Chapter 4, The First Ritual. Laila discovers that her Aunt Salma was not a victim but was trying to destroy the First Shadow using a black magic mirror she created from the blood of innocents. However, the mirror absorbed her soul, and now the Shadow is searching for a new body to complete its rituals. On the night of the full moon, Laila is forced to participate in the village's annual ritual, where the villagers offer a human sacrifice to appease the god. There, she discovers that Yasser is her Aunt Salma's secret son and that he is working with the villagers to use her as the new vessel for the god. Chapter 5, The Impossible Escape. Laila is imprisoned in the secret cellar beneath the house, where she encounters the ghosts of previous victims, including the ghost of her Aunt Salma, who tries to help her. With the help of Huda the fortune teller, Laila escapes and returns to the house, where she finds the black mirror pulsating with life. The ghost of Salma appears and explains to her, ***, the mirror is a gateway between worlds. To destroy it, you must enter the shadow world and kill the god in its lair. ***. Chapter 6, The Shadow World. Laila enters the mirror and finds herself in an inverted world, where the sky is black and the ground is covered with eyes watching her every move. There, she meets Amalia, the pale woman, who was the first victim of the shadow centuries ago. Laila allies with Amalia to reach the floating castle, the god's stronghold. In the castle, she faces Yasser, who is transformed into a semi-divine creature, and tries to convince her to join him. ***, the shadow will grant you infinite power. You will be the queen of this world. ***. Chapter 7, The Final Battle. Laila refuses and fires a silver bullet, crafted from ammunition she found in the house, into Yasser's heart, causing the shadow world to collapse. But before he dies, Yasser screams, ***, the shadow does not die. It will return. ***. Laila escapes with Amalia through a collapsing portal and returns to the house, where she shatters the mirror with an ancient sword she found in the cellar. Chapter 8, After the Catastrophe. A month later, life returns to the village, but Laila discovers that Huda the fortune teller *** has died under mysterious circumstances, and on the wall of her house is written, ***, the red eye is watching. ***. Naif, the priest has disappeared, leaving behind a note confessing to the village's crimes. Amalia still lives inside Laila as a protective spirit, her whispers heard in moments of danger. Chapter 9, The Shadow Returns. On a rainy night, as Laila prepares to turn the house into a museum of dark history, she hears the old laughter coming from the cellar. When she opens the door, she finds the black mirror intact again, and in its reflection, she sees a red shadow smiling at her. Do you want to know Laila's fate in part 2? Subscribe now to our channel to be the first to know about every new update. Write in the comments which character's story you want to explore further. Do you think Amalia is a friend or an enemy? And will the first shadow appear in its true form? All the answers are coming in the next episodes. Ghost Crystal Ball. This story contains cliffhangers in every chapter, characters with psychological depth, and worlds intertwined between fantasy and reality. It can be developed into a long series with multiple parts,